Hi there, Tamara Doros, your Sacramento real estate professional. And I think if I wasn't a real estate agent or a wealthy, rich New York Times bestselling author, I would have become a real estate attorney. I enjoy teaching real estate principles. I enjoy studying the law. I get little case law newspapers, and I keep up quite well on that because it's just so important. And there's never been a better time in our industry to really know a little bit about real estate law, at least have reference to a good real estate attorney, which I, of course, have a few. But something that came up that I thought that was really good to talk about, especially in California, is you have to be really careful, whether you're a buyer or seller, you have to be very careful and cautious about third-party interests. So in other words, if you are short selling your home and the agent who lists it for you says they want to buy it, that could be illegal. You have to be very careful about that. For example, the agent has to immediately put it in MLS. If it's a foreclosed home, they have rules, and I noticed in Sacramento that our REO agents, those who list foreclosed properties, are very diligent. I mean, for the most part, very diligent about this because there are certain rules that apply. The lenders who are losing a lot of money need to make sure that there's not something unscrupulous going on. And while I consider all of the real estate professionals that I am affiliated with and lenders to be very scrupulous, there are some bad seeds. And you know what they say, one bad apple, ruins the whole cart. The point being that my goal here is just talking to buyers and sellers and just making sure, you can't go up in front of the judge and say, oh, I didn't know that's what I signed. You have to be careful what you're signing. And if there's anything that anyone brings up about paying you outside of escrow or writing a check to a third party, you need to be very, very conscientious about that. And if in doubt, and you don't want to ask your real estate agent, call the Department of Real Estate, because there's nothing worse than being tied up in a lawsuit or getting sued in some cases, or going to collections, or in some cases going to jail. There's nothing worse than that over something that you really had good intentions. You know what they say about the road to you-know-where? It's paved with? Okay. So that being said, I don't expect everyone out there to be a real estate attorney or a wannabe like me, but make sure that you keep yourself apprised through the process. Don't just throw contracts back to your agent and say, okay, I signed, and send a PDF file. Make sure you know what you're signing, and that's what your real estate agent is there to ask questions for, to say, what am I signing? What is this? And if anything feels fishy or unscrupulous at any time in the transaction, make sure you ask, what am I signing? What's this about? Make sure you call DRE or a broker or someone who you trust, because I don't want you to end up in jail. Okay? If you have any questions about real estate in the Sacramento area, go to my website, www.inlovewithsacto.tv, and have a fabulous day. Bye-bye for now.